One of the advantages of a licensed Zoom account is access to certain features, one of which is polling. So in this video, we're going to focus on how we can use polling during a Zoom classroom meeting. So the first thing we need to make sure that we do if we are going to use polling in Zoom is to enable that at the zoom.us website. We want to go to Settings, and in our meetings under In Meeting Basic, we scroll down just a little bit, you will see a switch that can be turned on for polling. So if that switch is blue, then you are in good shape and you have enabled the polling feature for your Zoom meetings. If you have meetings scheduled at zoom.us, if you want to add polling to that meeting, then if you scroll to the very bottom of that meeting's settings, you'll see you have the ability to add polling. Simply clicking on that button will give you the option to create a poll that can then be launched in that class. Once the polling feature is enabled at the website, you'll see at the bottom of the screen there is a polls button that appears, allows us to use polling as part of our Zoom meeting. Now, polls are created through the Zoom website. So I can plan these questions ahead of time, or if I want to share a poll in the middle of a meeting, I go to polls. You'll see I have two options. One is to edit a pre-existing poll. That's going to take me to the Zoom website. My other option is to click add a question. And again, if I click add a question, that's going to take me to the zoom.us website. There are several options that are available to us as we create a poll. We can add a title for the poll. If we check this box, that will not collect any information about the users. If we want to access a polling report later, you can see we can type a question. We can select multiple choice or single choice. That allows users to choose only one answer or to choose multiple possible answers if that's what you as the host prefer. There are options here to add as many answers as you would like, and you also have the option of adding another question so that you have multiple questions to a particular poll. So here you can see I've created a poll, given it a title. I have one question in this poll. It's going to be a single choice, 3 potential options. So now I am ready to launch that poll in this particular meeting. So now, as the host of the meeting, if I want to launch a poll that I've already created, I can go down here to polls, click poll, and then I see the poll that I've created, question and responses. I can always edit that if I want to make any changes, and then I can click launch polling. That is going to send that poll to all of my participants and give them an opportunity to respond. There I have one of my participants has offered their response. And once I click end polling, then have a summary of all the responses that my class has offered. I can then share those results, which will just share this graph with all of my participants. Or if I relaunch polling, I can ask that question or those questions again. When I relaunch polling, it's important to remember that that completely wipes the results of the previous poll, and that can't be recovered. So something to remember. You can see how this might be useful for having a quiz or other assessment in the middle of your meeting, or simply gathering information about how the meeting or the class is going. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know.